What is good, y'all? We just got back from New York City. It was a crazy cash out. We flew in from Miami and we landed in New York. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Went to U-Haul, drove straight over to this guy's house. He hit us up like 5-6 days prior, and we cashed out his collection. As we're walking over to right now, you guys will see. We cashed out his collection, and it was about 850 to 900 pairs of shoes. He's just been collecting for 10, 15 years probably. He got almost everything for retail, so pretty crazy. He made a good profit on this, but a lot of the stuff also is on the cheaper end. So a lot of the dunks and stuff are $120, $150 dunks. We ended up spending almost $150,000 for everything. So it was a very good buyout. We have almost 900 pairs of inventory. Now that you guys are watching this, we've already done a couple story sales over on our Instagram. We'll pin it right below. And we are going to continue dropping a lot of this product on Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following our Instagram, make sure to go check it out. That's where we do all of our story sales. All of these shoes are sold on our Instagram, so make sure you guys go check that out. But as you can see in here, there is a ton of pairs, a lot of newer stuff as well, and a lot of stuff that we don't get too often. We got a bunch of like New Balances and stuff, which is crazy. We don't sell New Balances like that, so it's wild to see a pair like this, for example. Like, we're used to selling Off-White Chicago's, player exclusives, like all the good stuff, and then you see a pair of New Balances that you think like you would see in Foot Locker, or you would see in like Shoes Right Here or something like that. This is a $3,000 pair of New Balances. It's a collab with Joe Freshgoods. It's a cool color, in my opinion. I like it. I wouldn't wear it, but for $3,000, it's insane. So we definitely did get a big variety of different stuff. Like I said, Dunks, Sakai's, Jordans, a bunch of New Balances, Air Maxes, stuff like that. So we're gonna go through, show you guys a handful of my favorite ones that we got out of the bunch. It would take forever to show you guys the whole entire buyout that we did one by one, so we're not gonna do that. But I am gonna show you guys in hand detail and close-up looks at some of the best ones, so let's dig right in. All right, so starting off with some of the pairs that I honestly like more than a lot in this batch. Like I already showed you guys, the New Balance collab right here, $3,000 pair of New Balances, and it is called the No Emotions Are Emotions. As you can see right here, last sale, $2,800 on StockX, lowest ask, $4,200. We actually had somebody that just bought these for $2,800. Obviously, we don't like to charge like StockX lowest ask. I don't think the $4,200 or whatever was realistic because there was a sale for over like $1,500 cheaper. But $2,800, last sale on StockX was $2,800. He hit me up before I even posted it, said how much you want for him. I said 28. He said run it, like I'll take him instantly. So obviously it's a shoe that he was looking for. There's a select market for that. Oops. I'll grab another pair of New Balances right here. This one is pretty cool as well. It comes with like these wooden shoe trees, Packer on it. There's not a lot of pairs that come with like shoe trees with the actual shoe, so I think that's pretty sick. It's like that tan khaki colorway. I think it's literally called like the Packer Yellow or something. I don't know if this is a collab. It looks like it could be because of the shoe trees and everything, but I don't think it is. It comes with just extra laces, the box, normal box. It's not like a special box or anything. But these ones are going for, I think like $1,000-ish. Yeah, so this is a New Balance 992 Packer shoes. $1,500 is the lowest ask. Last sale, $980. So yeah, $1,000 right here for this pair of New Balances. Wild. I never would have thought that a pair of New Balances would be selling for that much. I mean, you know, a lot of limited shoes do go for a lot, but this just looks like something that would be sent online. It's crazy. The longer I've been doing this and the more I get into shoes and stuff, it's wild to see, you know, some of the shoes that are selling for a lot, but there's a market for everything, man. Doesn't even have to just be shoes. It's everything. Watches, houses, antiques. Like, there's always something out there that's selling for more than it originally did, which is cool. But there's a handful of different New Balances in here. Another pair right here that are actually cool colorways that I don't know if I would wear. Like these ones, a little bit too bright for me. This is like the Soleil Bembury collab, which is pretty cool. It's like the back heel right here. It looks like a fingerprint type of vibe. The suede is like super crazy. They look really comfortable. I would wear them like going to Disneyland or something for sure. But we got the leather tongue, like super good quality. I think these are only going for $250 to $350. So that's pretty realistic in my opinion. But I don't know, it's a cool shoe. Comfort wise, I haven't worn a pair, but I would say these are probably above a lot of shoes, above Dunks, Jordans, all that type of stuff, because it is like a full-on running shoe. So I don't blame people for spending that kind of money on comfort, man. Comfort comes over everything, over style, all of that stuff. This one's a cool one. This is a collab with Kith. They did an all red version, and then they did this like teal one. It's called the Kith Miss. Oh, I almost knocked that sack over. This is called the Kith Miss New Balance. I think this is a 992, my bad. Sorry guys, I'm not updated on New Balances. This is a pretty cool colorway. I like this one. You can see on the tongue, Kith logo right on front. And then on the back, Feig, Ronnie Feigster, little Feig. I think that's how you say it. Don't bash me, I love Kith, but it's spelled weird. But yeah, this is a cool colorway. I think these ones are going for like 500-ish. And then they did a pair, I'm not sure where it is, it's somewhere in the stack, but it's all red, and it's the other Kith Miss collab that they did. And that one's only going for about 300 to 400. This one obviously looks like it's easier to wear with everything. The red one is a little bit harder, but I mean, New Balance is doing collabs with a lot of big dogs now, so $500 for a pair of Kith New Balances, pretty sick. New Balances are the next wave, maybe, I don't know. So we got a pair of Tom Sachs right here. I think we got almost 30 pairs altogether. This is the yellow colorway, looks like a banana. Super comfortable, it's the general purpose Tom Sachs Nike. Actually, I just heard news today that Nike dropped Tom Sachs. They were supposed to do a Mars Yard 3.0 like pretty soon, actually coming out, but they just recently dropped him, so I don't think these are gonna go too much in price just because it's not like super desired. But I do have a pair of the OG colorway. It's like the grayish colorway. Super comfortable, wear them to the gym all the time. Just like everyday shoe, general purpose, literally what it's called. It's a great shoe. These ones are only going for 150, 200 bucks. The OG, which is the gray colorway, going for a little bit more. But it was cool because we got a bunch of these. We got a bunch of the brown colorways. A little too brown for me, I wouldn't wear them. And then we actually got a pair of the Mars Yard 2.0, which is going for like $6,000. This is a wild shoe. I think these are gonna continue to go up just because it's like an OG, and like I said, Nike just dropped him. He's not gonna be working with Nike anymore. So it's a cool pair to have, especially in this buyout of a lot of like GR, regular Dunk, stuff like that. We got a couple grails, which is cool. It comes with the booklet, you can see right here, and the extra cork insoles. It's hard to find an OG all pair of these, but $6,000, it's wild. It's a super clean shoe. I would wear it, not for the price, but I don't know, it's pretty dope. It's just like aesthetically pleasing to look at. Like, it doesn't pop too much, it's not too colorful, it doesn't scream $6,000, which like a CPFM Swarovski Dunk would, or a Off-White Chicago, like that's screaming exactly what it is. This is more of like a low-key shoe, but it's still a flex, which is sick. I like this shoe a lot. But the general purpose, it's the next best thing up to it because there's nothing else like it. So I would highly recommend these for comfort level. The OG colorway is a little bit easier to wear, but the yellow with like a camo pair of cargos would look kind of sick. Some good SBs that we got out of this collection. I mean, as you guys can see, all these rainbow boxes, purple boxes, the teal boxes. Yeah, there's a ton of SBs in here. We got a handful of them. We got a ton of SBs, but I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of them that I like the most because I'm not gonna go through, pick out every single one. Okay, this one is really slept on. It's a cheap Dunk. They're going for 250, 300 bucks. It's the new Skate Like a Girl SB. Super clean color in my opinion. You could wear it with everything. But like, look at this toe box right here. The quality is super nice. The suede on this pair is super nice. You got that corduroy sock liner in here. It's like the cut foam tongue, kind of like an off-white style almost. The corduroy swoosh, super clean. I actually want to get a pair for myself just because of the quality is like really, really nice. And for the price, like you can't beat it. A lot of these newer SBs nowadays are going for stupid money, $1,000, $1,500 bucks. Like, to be able to get a nice, very good quality Dunk for under 300 bucks is hard to find. So I would highly recommend getting a pair of these. like I said, super clean shoe. You can wear them with a lot. Let's see what else we got when it comes to SBs. I pulled out a couple and like threw them down here so it'll be easier to pull out. Here's that blue and black OG box. Got a pair of the Tiffany SB highs. Always a classic. You can't go wrong with the Tiffany's. Super, super clean. These are going for like 500 to 700, while the Tiffany SB lows, it's a whole different story. Those are going for 2,500, 3,000. But these ones are a classic. I'm gonna show you guys a cool pair when it comes to the Tiffany colorway. It's not gonna be SB, but it's something that I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even know existed, or if you did, you've only seen pictures of it. We have the friends and family version of the Tiffany & Co. Nike Air Force One Wild. So we'll throw it up right here. The actual general release pair, it's all black with the Tiffany swoosh, and it comes with obviously the same color extra laces. That one's going for about $1,000, while the friends and family version is hitting for $15,000, $20,000 because of how limited it is, how rare it is. I mean, it's extremely sought after, but how many people are really spending 15 grand on a pair of Tiffany Air Force Ones? We've sold a couple already. We have 3 pairs left. You see the silver on the back, Tiffany & Co. Wild shoe. The smell, great. It's a beautiful shoe though. Hard to find the friends and family version. You see the Tiffany blue on the inside of the box and the outside is all orange. It's a crazy pair for sure. But I just thought that would be a cool one to kind of match up with the Tiffany Dunk highs. It's wild, man. Some of the stuff we get on is really cool. Next up, Supreme Stars. They call this one the rich man's Panda. The regular Panda Dunk is like a little under 200 bucks. These ones go for like $750. Supreme always kills it with their SB collabs. Some of the other collabs they've been doing doesn't make the cut. The Supreme like the denim blazers and stuff, that's not it. Another cool SB that we got in the collection is a pair of the Halloween SB lows. As you can see, I'll show you guys some close-up details on these because this is a cool pair. On the back heel, we got Trick and Treat. On the front toe, where the air holes are poked, it's literally in the shape of like a pumpkin, like carving a pumpkin face, kind of scary face. It's a cool shoe. You got the spider on the side, got the spider webs across the side, and then the insoles are my favorite part. I'll take this out for you guys real quick. The quality on the shoe is also really nice, and the details are crazy. Smashed pumpkin guts on the insoles. This is on both insoles. It's crazy. Even on the back of the tongue, you got the little ghost. They really, really push the limit on this pair. There's not a lot of SBs with this many like hidden details and stuff, so it's super cool. I actually have a misprint pair of these as well. Unfortunately not with me. Those are back at the other spot. But instead of Trick and Treat, it says Treat, Treat on both sides. So I don't know if it's worth too much more, but to the right collector, it's definitely worth a couple bucks more in my opinion, just because it is a misprint and it's hard for a misprint or like mess ups to get through quality control with Nike and everything. So I don't know, it's just a cool pair to have. I haven't really posted up for sale or anything because I don't know, I'd rather just kind of sit on it. It's cool. We got, let's see what's next. We got a couple pairs of these. The Black Pigeon Nike SB Dunk Low. This is a small size 6, so it's hard to find this shoe in super small sizes, even in any size now. We have like a 4, a 5, a 6, and then a couple bigger sizes. So a 4 and a 5 even, super hard to find. But here's another colorway of the Pigeons. I think these are only going for, I mean in small sizes, probably $500, $600. Let's see what else we have. The eBay Dunk, oh gosh. It's such a unique shoe, but it's so impractical to wear. Like I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be so uncomfortable. You sweat in these, the sweat bubbles are gonna be everywhere, the moisture. I don't know, it's cool for like a display piece, the meaning behind it. We talked about it in one of our last videos, how the first one was auctioned off. There's only 2 pairs in the world. They cut one of them in half, so the auction winner was actually a true one-of-one owner. And they kind of made these to replicate the story and the back meaning of that situation, which is cool, but I don't know, it's impractical. That's why they're going for so cheap. If it didn't look all cut up, I think it would be close to $1,000. But of course they can't recreate that shoe because the owner of the auction will forever and always be a one-of-one owner. So they had to throw a little mix up into this one. These ones are only hitting for 150, 200 bucks. It's a good price, cool SB, but for the wearing part of it, not so good. I'll show you guys this pair. We had, I think, 2 or 3 pairs of the Strangeloves, but this is the special box. I'll show you guys the sleeve of it real quick. It's like the little heart, so you guys can see the skull face through it. All designed by Sean Cliver. He has a couple shoes. Comes with a sticker pack. I'm not sure if you guys can kind of see through there. It's like a white packaging. But this is a Valentine's Day SB. Beautiful shoe. Got the translucent bottoms with the hearts peeking through. Little skull, it looks like a heart. The whole entire thing's like that velvet material. Beautiful shoe. I really like this pair. They're going for $1,000, $1,500 normal box. Special box like this one, $2,500, $3,000. And this one even came with the print signed by Sean Cliver at the bottom. I might have to keep this right here. Not all special boxes came with this, so maybe I'll get it framed or something. It's kind of cool. But yeah, $3 grand, $2,500 for a special box compared to $1,000, $1,500 for the regular box. It's a big jump. I don't think special boxes are worth like $1,000 more than the regular price, but as a collector standpoint, I could see why people do pay that. You like to have, you know, the things that not everybody can get or not everybody has. So obviously the more rare it is, the price is gonna go up more. So I definitely see the whole entire concept behind it and why people pay that. But personally me, I like to wear all my shoes, so I'll just get the regular box. I even buy stuff with no box for myself because you don't wear the box. Anyways, let's move on to a couple other pairs in here. I have 2 pairs of Air Maxes that are cool. I mean, we got a handful of Air Maxes, but I can't find them. We got a lot of like the Concepts collabs. It's like the heavy, mellow, far out, a bunch of special boxes in those. They're kind of cheap, but the materials on those are super nice. Another one right here in my hand. We got the Susan Missing Link, I think it's called, or the Missing Link Susan, whatever. Super cool. The colorways on here, super nice. Quality, nice. Got the cork insoles. I remember when these ones dropped, they were going like sitting at retail. Now it's like a $500, $600 shoe. Cool pair of Air Maxes. Another one, we have the Para Air Maxes, 2017, I believe, 2018. Beautiful shoe. Beautiful pair of Air Maxes right here. These ones are hitting for like $700, $800. Some pairs even like $1,000. But yeah, see Par on the side right here. Colorway is awesome. The Friends and Family pair is going for like $3,000, $4,000. Crazy. Some of these pairs, they just keep going up in value. They never die. We'll switch it over to a couple different pairs. Big boy size. It's hard to find unions in anything over like a 10. Even a 10 is kind of hard to find. So we got a size 12 in the Union Black Toes. One of my favorite Jordans that I've ever made. I like the blue toe a little bit better. But yeah, for a size 12 in these bad boys, $2,000, $2,500. So it is really hard to come by a size 12. I haven't even posted these up for sale just because if they don't sell, you know, I'll stash them away in my closet. I probably won't wear them, but it's the fact of me being able to say that I own them. Next up, we bought this after we left New York. We flew into LA, did a couple buyouts. That's where we bought the Tiffany Air Force ones, the Friends and Family ones. And then, so I was in LA for 2 days before I came back to Oregon to the warehouse. And this is another pair that we got in LA. We have the Friends and Family version of the Travis Scott Jordan 4s in the Purple Dynasty colorway. We get our hands on quite a bit of pairs, but this one is a size 8. You hardly ever see a size 8. This is the first like small size, under a 9, that we've owned in the Friends and Family Purple Dynasty colorway. You can see the Cactus Jack on the heel, Nike logo. This pair is wild. So these are hitting for about 30 to 35,000. Size 8 is kind of, it's more of a harder sale because there's not too many collectors that wear 8. If it was like a 10 through 11, you know, it's a bigger range of audience that would pay this amount for the shoe. But even a size 8, you know, it's a collector's piece. It's more of a shoe that you're gonna buy, put up on your shelf, hold it, flip it in the future. There's not a lot of people that actually put these straight to the toe. If you do, you're crazy and I respect it. You're a true sneakerhead. But yeah, 35 grand, 30 grand for this pair. Super, super wild. Always fun picking those up. Speaking of Travis Scott, I mean, you guys see on the toe right now, we're wearing the reverse mochas. Got to crease them up a little bit. I wear Travis Scott lows all the time. But we have a pair of the Fragment Highs, Travis Scott collab. Got the cool sleeve on here. This is probably one of my favorite pairs that Travis Scott has collabed on. I like the lows a lot, but as a Jordan High, they're pretty sick. You can see, I threw the white laces in these. I think I might keep these for myself. But the Fragment Travis Scott Jordan 1 High collab, got the whole white toe cap, got the blue toe box, super clean. The Fragment logo on the back right there. Super clean color blocking, I really like it. And it's just like, we have a pair of the OG Mocha Highs right here too, so I'll show you guys these. Oh, if I can get them out. Boom, both of the highs we got in. Pretty clean. But yeah, just like the highs, got the stash pocket. Let's see if I can pull this apart. Stash pocket inside of the collar, and as well, they also did it on the Fragment collab, which is cool. They kind of transferred it over. Got the pink silk stash pocket. It's pretty sick. I don't really know what you could hold in there, but it's a cool concept they did. These used to be hitting for like $4,000 or $5,000 right when they released because they were so stupidly hard to get your hands on. Now they're only going for about $2,500, $2,800, which is, I think, pretty realistic. The OG pair of Fragments is going for like $3,500, $4,000. So for the Travis Scott collab, based off of the OG, I think $2,500 to $2,800 is pretty fair. But yeah, pretty sick. I think I might have to wear a pair. Probably one of my favorite high tops out there, right now at least. There's always something new that'll come out. Before I forget, we have, it looks like a block of ice. It's the special box. If you know, you know. You guys already know what this pair is. Some of you might not, some of you do. So we got the regular Nike SB box inside of the special box. This is a size 12, which is hard to come by. A pair of the Purple Lobster SBs. Beautiful shoe, beautiful shoe. I love this shoe right here. And the Lobster pack just started getting more and more popular. Size 12, brand new in the special box. $3 grand, I think, is the last sale. $3,200 on StockX. Super crazy. Got the rubber bands. And a cool fun fact for you guys. Only the special box came with the extra set of blue laces. So the regular box didn't come with blue laces. Special box did. I don't know why, but just the extra set of laces. I don't know. Not too many people put the blue laces in there anyways. It's usually the pink or just the white, but it's a cool one. I think the purple and the orange are probably my favorites. I know it's hard. Red and blue will always take the cake because they're OGs, but $5, $6 grand, I'm not spending that on a pair of SBs. Next up, another pair of special box SBs right here. This one is actually looking like an ice chest instead of like an ice block. We got the regular box in here. That's cool, like opens up, so literally like an ice chest. And this is the green lobster. Now that I was just talking about the orange and the purple being my favorite, I don't know, they're all sick, I can't really pick. But the green is super, super clean, easy to wear. Got the pink laces, black, extra bands, the navy and the gray bands, green laces. These ones in the special box, $2,500, $2,800. But the cool thing, which is kind of weird about this pair right here, is they only did a special box. So as you guys can see, you could search up on like apps, StockX Go, whatever. You type in green lobster, they're all special box. And then you go to the regular pair without a special box, and that's the friends and family version, which it's basically just this box without the ice chest that they just gave to friends and family. But I think retail on these were $350 with a special box. I'm pretty sure that's what it is for special box lobsters, but you could see, I don't know if you can see actually on camera, $100 price tag just for the regular box. They throw in this box, it's like $350. At least that's what the orange lobsters were. I actually hit those on the sneakers app as like a shock drop, and it was $350. Maybe it was even $450. I don't know. Prices are all over, but they just keep going up as time goes. Those two though are super, super, super sick pairs in the SB pack, or the lobster pack, my bad. The green, the red, the blue, purple, Yellow, Friends and Family. White, Friends and Family, the newer one. The orange ones, they're all sick. I wear a pair of the orange ones myself. I think it's a sick orange shoe. But the Lobsters are super hyped right now. Everybody wants a pair of the Lobsters. They're super sick. Let's go through a couple more random pairs right here. Let's do a pair of the Pata Air Maxes. This is a clean one. It's like the aqua blue waves. These got kind of hyped. They did the orange pair, the maroon pair, the blue, and the white. I think that's all of them. But those are hitting for like $250 to $350 depending on the colorway. We'll just kind of go around a little bit, show you guys a brief rundown. Some random Dunk Highs. Got the Union Dunk Lows and the Court Purple colorway. Ooh, this is a cool pair. The Para SBs before the abstract art. Just a basic white dunk. Got like the quadruple swoosh. It's kind of fuzzy material on that side. Leather is really nice, and then the whole inside of the shoe you can see. It's like that abstract art. Beautiful. Whenever Para and Nike works together, they create a banger. And it always resells for premium. $500 minimum every single time. It's crazy. What else do we got? Some more eBays. Yeah, as you guys can see just off the top that I kind of ran through whatever, it's basically all the same as it goes through. We have other random like Jordan 4s, Jordan 1s, dunks, a bunch of different dunks like the Miami Hurricane dunks, the Arizona State dunks, UCLA dunks, a bunch of stuff like that. Bunch of pandas. You guys all love the pandas. Some Jordan 4s. Yeah, you guys know, you guys name it, we got it. Here's another interesting pair that's super cheap. It's like $100, maybe $120, under retail. This is the Claw Kiss of Death Air Max 1. This reminds me of the eBay a lot because it has the clear toe cap. It doesn't look too comfortable for me, but maybe it is. Who knows? I guess you don't really step on the toe cap. That would make sense. But it's still a weird shoe. Like, you're gonna be walking in these, that sweat moisture is gonna be building up on the toe box. I think it's just an impractical shoe, just like eBay. eBay's not going for too much. These are going for under retail. It's just kind of one of those things. It's not a shoe that people are gonna get, like, they're not gonna buy that shoe and go wear out in public all the time. It's not practical, so that's why it's going for cheap. But yeah, we got a bunch of good pairs. Like I said in the beginning of this video, now that this video is already out, we've done a couple story sales. So everybody that's already following us has already got a first look at almost all of this inventory. So just make sure if you guys aren't already following us on Instagram, drop a follow. We're gonna put the link down below in the bio, and we're also gonna drop it right here at Sunset Sneakers. Make sure to go check us out. We post some of the most crazy, limited, exclusive stuff on the market, like these Travis Scott 4s, the Tiffany Air Force 1s, Friends and Family version, PEs, samples, one of ones, all that type of stuff. We post it all the time, as well as stuff just like all of this in here. Not everybody wants to buy a $30,000 pair of shoes, so we try to keep a lot of the cheaper stuff. Not even cheap. I mean, $300 for a pair of shoes is not cheap. So we just want to have something for everybody. So if you guys are looking for a pair of Jordans, a pair of Yeezys, a Friends and Family, whatever it is, we got you guys. Make sure to drop a subscribe, a comment, a like on YouTube. Tell us what you guys want to see next. We are running around constantly doing cash outs anywhere around the world. We just did that cash out in New York. We're driving to LA tomorrow to do another 500 pair cash out. We have some guy in Dubai that's trying to get us to go there and do a cash out. So anywhere around the world, if you guys have a crazy collection that you guys want to sell, make sure to hit us up, send us an email, shoot us a DM on Instagram. We will get back to you guys. We're buying like crazy. We're selling like crazy. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of it. Sunset Sneakers on everything. Drop a comment, guys. We will see you guys on the next video.